hot stuff here, so.
I've been a walking heartache, I've made a mess of me. The person that I've been lately ain't who I wanna be. But you stay here right beside me and watch as the storm blows through. And I need you, 'cause God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt, and for when I think I lost my way, there are no words here left to say. It's true. God gave me you. Gave me you. More here than what we're seeing, a divine conspiracy. That you, an angel lovely, could somehow fall from me.
She was just a girl, she expected the world, but it flew
Welcome, family and friends. I am thrilled and honored to be the officiant for Chris and Sarah's wedding ceremony tonight. We have been invited to share with Chris and Sarah a very important moment in their lives. They've come together to recognize their love and understanding of each other as they've grown and matured through the years. Today they will join together in a lifetime commitment of marriage. As sons and daughters find partners and find homes for the next generation, each family is enriched and enlarged. Parents, this occasion is a special celebration for you who have brought these children into the world and nurtured them into the adulthood they have become today. Today, you are witnessing another stage in the lives of your children. Your love, wisdom, and continued support will be needed as Chris and Sarah unite in marriage today. People are like cities. We all have alleys and gardens and secret rooftops and places where daisies sprout between the sidewalk cracks. But most of the time, we only let each other see a postcard glimpse of the skyline or polished square that we believe we are. Love lets you find those hidden places in one another, even the ones they don't know that were even there, even the ones they would never have thought have called to be beautiful themselves. In marriage, we give ourselves freely and generously into the hands of the one we love. And in doing so, each of us receive the love and trust of one another as our most precious gift. Our being here tonight is for one purpose. We all are united in expressing our wholehearted encouragement that Chris and Sarah's love will continue to grow throughout their years together. I am especially happy to be involved today because I know that these two truly are friends, and because this is a type of relationship that our world needs to become a better, brighter place. Marriage is the greatest gift that I have received in my life, and I am thrilled to play a small part in bringing this wonderful couple together tonight. Your attendance here demonstrates that we are all sharing in our excitement for this glorious day. Before we begin the formal ceremony, Chris and Sarah want to thank everyone for coming tonight, especially those of you that have traveled long distances to be here. For them, having all of you together is the most important part of today's celebration. The combination of this group of people will strengthen the union between the two of them, both today and for years to come. Chris and Sarah also want to make sure that those who are not able to be here tonight are remembered during this joyous time, and we will all celebrate knowing that they are here in spirit. Like many great couples, Sarah and Chris have become great friends throughout the years. But I would like to share a brief history of their relationship tonight as told by themselves. Both Chris and Sarah told me a very similar story of how they met. One exception is Chris failed to remember that it was Taco Tuesday, and I don't know how that's even possible, okay? They met at the Alibi Bar and Grill on May 12th of 2009, playing pool with some mutual friends. Chris remembers when she walked in the door, he immediately thought she was amazing and had to meet her. Chris begged his friend that knew her to introduce him to Sarah. As it turned out, they had a few mutual friends and had been missing each other over a few years. After meeting Sarah, after Sarah met Chris, she realized that he worked at the Ram with a close friend of hers. Now is where their stories start to differ a little bit. Sarah remembers her friend connecting Chris and Sarah to go out only a few times. She even alluded that she asked her friend to set them up. Chris remembers that he naturally convinced Sarah to hook up. Whoever's right, it doesn't even matter, because Sarah's friend actually set them up, and after a few dates, they hit it off and their relationship took off. Chris told me about his relationship with Sarah and how he knew that she was the one. He had a difficult time giving me one single moment, so many moments over the years were special to him. One moment that really stood out for Chris is when he went off to Idaho on a hunting trip. It was the very first time he was apart from Sarah for more than 3 or 4 days. He'd actually knew he'd fallen in love with her because the way he felt after 3 or 4 days, he said that there was no way that he could live a lifetime without her. Another shining moment in his life is when Sarah gave birth to their amazing son, Kai. After Kai was born, Chris could not stop thinking about, what am I waiting for? What am I doing? Why haven't I done this yet? After waiting almost a year and a half, Chris and Kai picked out the perfect wedding ring, and he proposed on July 22nd, 2016 in Seaside with little Kai in tow. Sarah told me how she knew Chris was the one back in 2011. After her brother had passed, she had a reoccurring dream for about 6 nights. It was actually a nightmare. In the dream, Chris had crashed in his car and didn't make it. Sarah called her mom and to tell her what had happened, and her mom confirmed to her that Chris was not here any longer. In the dream, Sarah ran to Chris's apartment and just sat there and was so lost and empty. Every morning, Sarah knew when she woke up, and from that day forward, Chris was right there, and that's when he was the one. After those reoccurring dreams and experiences, she realized that she was not meant to live without him. Today, Sarah and Chris will be joined together with their beautiful son, Kai John, in a lifetime commitment of marriage. Sarah and Chris. Hi, buddy. Marriage is 100% commitment from each of you. Hi, Bruiser. It's not a 50-50 arrangement. Each of you is very unique with your own identity, feelings, thoughts, your own wishes and desires, and not every aspect of this merger is going to be easy. You want a cracker? Okay. Your lives are intended to blend together and be shared. Whatever you do, do not lose yourself. After all, that is who the other one fell in love with. All the ups and downs, the joys and sorrows that come along are shared in an ongoing and on-flowing commitment for a lifetime together. It's not if you have a challenge, but when and how you help each other through them. Chris and Sarah, may you be supported every step of your path. May you endlessly delight one another. May you rest in the comfort of knowing that you have chosen through one another to serve in the highest purpose of love. May you help one another pick up any fallen pieces and always stick together through thick or thin. Hi, will you give me the rings? The giving and receiving of the rings is the most important part of the ceremony because they are made in the symbol of which is eternal. There is no beginning and no end. And as you place these symbols on one another's finger, it signifies that there shall be no end to your marriage and no end to the happiness that you both share together, especially tonight. And now, Sarah, I choose you, Christopher Parks.
I choose you, Christopher Parks.
To be my husband from this time forward.
To be my husband from this time forward.
To love you and be faithful to you.
To love you and be faithful to you.
To be a comfort in your life.
To be a comfort in your life.
To nourish you with my gentleness.
To nourish you with my gentleness.
To uphold you with all my strength.
To uphold you with all my strength.
To love you as your body ages.
To love you as your body ages.
And all the things I do.
And all the things I do.
I will never take you for granted.
I will never take you for granted.
I will always give you thanks for your presence.
I will always give you thanks for your presence.
I promise you from my heart.
I promise you from my heart.
For all the days of my life.
For all the days of my life.
In the words of Kelly Clarkson.
In the words of Kelly Clarkson.
My life would suck without you.
My life would suck without you.
Please take this ring as a sign of my love and commitment.
Please take this ring as a sign of my love and commitment.
And now, Chris, if you would please repeat after me. I choose you, Sarah Gilstrap, to be my wife from this time forward, to love you and be faithful to you, to be comfort in your life,
to be comfort in your life,
to nourish you with my gentleness,
to nourish you with my goodness,
to uphold you with my strength,
to uphold you with my strength,
to love you as your body ages.
to love you as your body ages.
And of all the things I do,
And of all the things I do,
I will never take you for granted,
I will never take you for granted,
but always give thanks for my presence.
but always give thanks for my presence.
I promise you this from my heart,
I promise you this from my heart,
for all the days of my life.
for all the days of my life.
In the words of the great Bon Jovi,
In the words of the great Bon Jovi,
take my hand, I'll make it, we swear.
take my hand, I'll make it, I swear.
Take this ring as a sign of my love and commitment.
Take this ring as a sign of my love.
Chris, you may now kiss your bride. For the very first time, Mr. and Miss Christopher Parks!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to proudly announce Mr. and Mrs. Park. Make some noise.
I'm super excited for Sarah to be part of the family and just watching them grow as people and from young adults that were irresponsible and
Thank you for always being my protector when things didn't seem stable and always fighting for me even when we didn't agree. Overall, if it wasn't for you, Bear, I wouldn't be who I am. You've always been someone I really looked up to. And as much as you used to hate how I would copy you, I hasn't done something to help us for all of our family. Jen for putting together this amazing cake. It is so fun. All my advices and for helping us put together this room yesterday. I didn't even have to be a bridezilla. It was awesome. My mom for all of her work. Thank you everybody for coming, and I love you all so much, and I really appreciate all of your help.
Absolutely. Thank you guys. We love you.
Hey guys, hope you had a great time, and I hope you don't kill each other on your honeymoon.
Sarah and Chris, I love you guys. Congrats on everything. Hope to see you guys a lot more.
Hi Chris and Sarah, I love you both very much, and I wish you both a lifetime of happiness.
Sarah and Chris, I love you guys. Keep doing what you do. I love you guys. Thank you.
Congratulations, you guys. So excited for you. Can't wait to see all the many more memories that you guys are going to build together. Congratulations. You guys are cute.
I'm so happy for you guys. I'm looking forward to being good friends for the next 20 years and growing old. I love you. Peace.
Sarah and Chris, it's been such an honor to watch you guys grow up throughout all the years. Thank you for letting me be a part of this. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else right now. I'm so happy for you guys. And I look forward to all the years to come. I love you.
Sarah, Chris, I'm proud of you guys. I love you. Can't wait to see your family grow. Good luck with everything.